which for even simpler purposes, we can just call Brittany. Okay, I'm just gonna sit down for a minute. Yeah, caption our no, he's got a point. Meme voting. Okay, so let's just take a look.
Yeah, so to show the chat, you turn that on and just show it on the actual screen. You'll have to hit transition. Yes. Turn it off. You hit that. You hit transition. And then and if you find that the music's playing still, you can just hit that little music symbol. And it'll turn the music off and still play the slides. Okay. Like that? Yeah, but you don't want to do it right now. Just hit the song again. Oh, okay. These are the songs right here. Sorry. Just double click it. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That's live and that's what they're seeing. Kylie's on. Yeah. No. That's live for us, yeah. Yeah, so as long as you hit that first slide, it'll turn that all off. But don't hit it. No, turn it back on. And then hit the song again.
Oh, okay, I get it.
Yeah.
I get what is going on. Okay.
So when we do the intro video, you can do that one.
Yeah.
And then hit that. And hit that. And I'll turn the volume down from the iPad.
Okay. I got it. So this one is just like showing the alarm and everything. Okay.
And if we're talking and there's music on, just turn that down so it's not overpowering us. Okay. It should be good. Check, check. What's up?
Welcome, everyone.
How's it going, guys?
Welcome to the Awaken Morning Show. Good morning, Awaken.
Top
It's
of the morning
good for you
to
to be
you.
awake. I am one of your hosts. I am KMAC. I've never been here before. And beside me...
Wait, I thought your name was K-Dog.
No, I don't know a guy like that, actually. Never heard of a guy named K-Dog. That would be a weird name. I'm KMAC. I've never been here before, but I'm glad to be joining you tonight. Beside me, you already know him. It's P.C. He's back again. He's in a different chair this time.
Do you guys know what P.C. stands for?
Put it in the comments.
What does P.C. stand for? It stands for pretty cool.
That is not accurate.
Do you guys know what P.C. stands for? Or a pool guy.
Pool.
It stands for pretty cool.
That is not. Pool Caleb, because he thinks he's good at pool.
A pool guy.
On the right screen there, just go to the bottom right.
Just hit me.
On the second screen.
Hit me up. Pool Caleb, because he thinks.
It's okay, I'll turn the video off. There.
There we go.
Perfect. Okay, we're
There we
back.
go. Echo
we're
fixed.
back. Echo fixed.
Echo fixed. Personal computer pastor club. I like that. It's good. Okay.
I like personal computer.
Yeah.
There's a creative mind behind that. But welcome, everyone. Welcome to our talk show.
Where are you going with that?
Are we a talk show?
We are.
Oh, wait. We have a picture up.
Oh, that's my garden.
Oh, okay. Everyone, this is PC's garden.
The picture is sideways.
It's about 5'11". Yeah, about 13 years old.
No, that's my garden right now.
He would call it his baby.
I was pretty sure I fixed that picture, but
it's not.
But you know, that's okay. If you turn it sideways, you'll if you turn your head sideways, you'll see what it's supposed to look like.
Just pretend. If you just
And,
train your neck really, really hard.
So in front of you, there's some tomato plants, and that's some cedar shavings and stuff. And yeah, I got a bunch of veggies planted. So that's what I've been up to.
That's good. That's good.
But I think you have some other questions for me.
I do. Well, first, I've never been here before, so let me tell you a little bit about myself. I am KMAC, and now you know a little bit about me, so that's perfect. And this is PC. You already know him, but we're going to ask him a few questions. So, PC, tell us a little bit about yourself.
So I was born and raised.
No.
Oh, okay.
We're not there yet.
Okay.
We're not. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we're not starting.
Okay, I had
we're not starting
tacos
there.
tonight.
That is exactly what I needed to know. I also had tacos tonight. Did you know that?
Talk about it. Dad jokes. Dad jokes with PC.
So you're a dad.
You could say that.
Okay. I mean, I could. I don't think I'm going to. It'd be
Okay.
awkward. I'm not going to call you dad. I'll call you PC.
Thanks.
Well, it's good to know a little bit about you. Thank you for that.
Anytime.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Anything else you want to know?
What's your origin story, PC? Tell
Origin
us.
story.
Get us into
That's
your
what I was
life.
gonna start
Bring
doing.
us in.
Taco Tuesday. Come on, Kylie. Yeah, so origin story.
Yeah.
I was left.
Where did you come from?
I was left at the altar of a church
Yeah.
on a rainy night.
Okay.
And then when I grew up, I was wandering around the streets of New York,
This makes a lot of sense.
and I saw a crime happen. And,
Really?
And then I spilled some acid in my eyes, and then I went blind. And then I learned martial arts.
That is.
Just kidding.
That's wild.
I don't even know whose origins. I think that was a mishmash of like 6 superheroes.
Yeah, I
stories.
didn't follow that at all.
All right, my real origin story, my real one, I promise, cross my heart.
Yeah, I believe you.
Is I was born in Langley, BC, so I'm a local. I've been born and raised in BC. I love BC. And when I was 6 years old, I moved to Vancouver Island, and then I lived there the rest of my life up until...
Wait.
What?
I don't know. This just the last origin story was a little bit more exciting.
What?
Yeah, nothing personal. It's just the last one was a little bit better.
How many of you guys wished you had a different origin story? Let's be honest.
Be honest with us. Tell us for real this time.
It's okay.
You can keep going. I'll be
I
engaged.
will keep on going.
Okay, good.
So anyways, I moved to Ladysmith, and then I went to high school there and grew up and ended up going to Bible college, became a pastor, got married, not in that order. And then I had
I
a
believe
son,
you.
and then I had another son, and then I had another son, and then I moved here. Well, I moved here, then I had another son.
Why didn't you have a moon?
I don't have moons. I don't think I'm capable of that.
That's weird.
Yeah,
Should get that checked out.
probably.
All right. Now moving on. I heard a little bit of a rumor, Caleb,
What's up?
that you know how to juggle.
I know a little bit.
Well, with me, I have 3 very squeezable chickens,
Oh my goodness.
and I want you to juggle them, and I'm going to try to throw you off and try and distract you while
Okay.
you juggle them. Okay, so we'll put the mic down. How do you want to do this? Okay, look to the camera and just begin juggling, and I'll try and distract you.
This is so hard.
Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1, go.
That was so not fair.
That was
Take your chickens
fantastic.
back, yeah.
That went the exact way that I hoped
You
it would.
You know what KMAC stands for? Kind of, maybe.
Absolutely cool.
I don't know where I was going with that.
Absolutely crazy.
Anyways, who are these people?
You don't know us. Well, we did introduce ourselves. We both told you a little bit about ourselves. So if you don't know us at this point,
It's okay.
that's on you.
I think we got memes going on.
We have memes.
Got
Indeed, we
memes?
do. Got memes.
I found this picture today.
It's a
so
good
good.
photo. That's what
so
I
cool
look
about
like
it.
in the morning on the beach.
Yeah, so got memes. We're going to do this every time we have our talk show. And we just have a few memes to share with you. But before we do that, we got the meme of the week
Meme of the week. Let's take a look.
featuring Kronk. We showed
Kronk
this in the
from
announcement slides.
Emperor's New Groove.
So the meme is Kronk talking to Angel Kronk saying, no, he's got a point.
This is the angel talking, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
No, he's got a point. And we asked you to come up with some stuff and put it in the comments for us.
Yeah, so if you guys can meme this, caption this, we're gonna vote on some captions later on in the night. Someone says I got juggling talent. I just gotta throw that out there.
Someone else said that?
Shauna said that. Thanks, Shauna.
Shauna said you had it, or Shauna
Yeah.
said she had it. Because
Even
Shauna,
despite your distraction. Anyways, we got some memes for
Shauna,
you.
you're too kind.
Yeah, we got the live chat. We're so fancy now. We got the live chat like digitally ingrained into the live stream so you guys can see yourselves. It's
But-
good.
Yeah, we do have some other memes to show you, just some fun little ones to laugh at, so we can go through there.
Boom.
My mom and me explaining why sloths can hold their breath longer than dolphins.
You see, Mom. I wonder
See, Mom,
what would be the
sloths are
argument?
moving slower, which means when they take a breath, it takes way longer, and then they can hold it way longer because their life is, I don't know. Next meme.
Next meme.
Let's keep looking.
Your 4 toes watching how you hit the little one on the corner of a piece of furniture. Ooh. It's true.
I like that. What else you got for us, Kingsley? Cop, do you know why I pulled you over? Me, nodding. I was watching Ratatouille. Cop, nods. Scoot over. Give me in on some of that
As a
action.
cop, I would totally do that. Next meme. Let's see this.
Let's keep going. What's up next? This area is under constant video surveillance.
He's a little confused, but
He's got the spirit.
At least they have a video camera, right?
He knows what's up. That's a good
Okay,
one.
Next. All right. No pets, cooking, or bicycles. My dog, who just wanted to roast
Oh,
a
no.
bicycle.
Oh, no. Oh, my life is over. My dog
The
can't cook his
worst.
bicycle. Oh,
That's funny.
is that it?
Yeah, it is.
Oh, man. Okay.
We're flying through this.
Yeah, we are. Got a few more questions for you here, Caleb.
Let's hear it.
If you could identify yourself with one type of ice cream, what would it be and why?
Ooh, that's a great question. Thank you. I like that.
Yeah,
Give
I know.
yourself a pat on the back.
I will.
Okay,
I just came up with that right now. I was on the spot. Let's talk about it.
You know.
Pick an ice cream.
Ice cream.
What kind of frozen dairy are you, Caleb?
I'm gonna say spumoni. Do you know what spumoni is?
That's an Italian pasta, and
No, it's
I'm
not.
willing to put money
It's
on
not.
it. It's spumoni.
We
Spumoni.
had it last year at History Maker at the Old Spaghetti Factory. We each got a little scoop of it at the end of our meal. Remember that?
You're fake news in me.
I'm not.
No.
It's a combination of chocolate,
Kingsley knows
pistachio,
what's up.
and vanilla.
I'm being tricked.
Yeah, I think. Chocolate, pistachio, and vanilla. It is phenom. But it's like,
Oh, phenom. Wow.
someone's like, what kind of ice cream is that? It's so good, guys.
It's an Italian pasta, I'm telling you. So nothing named spumoni.
Spumoni.
That's not an Italian pasta. It has to be. That's how the Italians name things.
I like
You just make a noise and then you're like, hey, at the end.
But I would choose that. I would choose that ice cream because I'm a pretty plain guy. But sometimes I have different moods. Sometimes I'm a little like nutty, like pistachio.
Oh, yeah.
Sometimes I'm a little like bitter, like chocolate, and
Oh,
sometimes
yeah.
I'm just plain, like vanilla.
Chocolate ice cream.
So, you have any other questions for me?
Chocolate ice cream.
What would you
Ah.
be? What kind of ice cream would you be?
I would probably be tiger ice cream.
Tiger. I was gonna say that for mine, but I was like, nah.
I've never had tiger ice cream, and I've
Me
also
neither.
I've also never eaten myself, so it works out
Valid.
really well.
Valid.
But I think right now it's a good time for us to introduce to you our sponsors for the night. Last week was Lucerne Milk. This week we have Oasis Fruit Juice, because you know what they say, you're not you when you don't have fruit juice.
That's good.
Yeah. No brown cows were hurt in the making of this fruit juice.
It tastes great, and it works.
And it works.
We should have a sip.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not gonna have Kyler's though, because Kyler's has kiwi in it. And another fact about my origin story: I grew up being allergic to raw carrots and kiwi. So don't buy me raw carrots.
He had allergies.
My mouth swells up.
Another fun fact for you, he also had headgear
No, I
through
didn't.
all of second grade.
Actually, I did have headgear at one point,
What? When?
but only for night times.
Oh, only night
When I was
times.
in high school, when I had braces, believe it or not, I had braces.
Son, get in here. It's time for me to wrap your head in metal.
Did
Now you can go to
shake yours?
sleep.
You gotta shake this. Sorry.
Oh, yeah, I shook it before. I couldn't wait.
Okay.
But I'll shake it again. So what you do is when you get the fruit juice, you got to shake it. You get really good at the shaking after a while, and it works really well. You can just drink it.
Perfect. Well, you got a game for us here.
I do. I have a fun little game, and it involves elastic bands. I don't know if the crowd can see it. It's a little challenge that I invented myself. So what me and Caleb are going to do is we are going to shoot the elastics into the air, and we are going to clap as many times as we can while they're in the air. And while we're clapping, we're going to count how many claps we have. And then we are going to catch the elastic band. And if we don't catch it, then we fail.
And how many times are we doing this?
Well, probably until we have a winner, but maybe just once.
So whoever gets the most.
Whoever gets the most claps.
Successfully.
Yeah.
Okay, let's do this.
All right. You ready?
No, I gotta fix my hat.
Okay, fix your hat.
Okay, I'm ready.
Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1, go.
I'm gonna win.
You didn't catch it. Hey, you didn't wait till round 2. You didn't wait for round 2.
Where's your
Mine went over there.
I lost it.
Okay, thank you. Okay, let's try again. Round 2.
Hit me in the face.
3, 2, 1, go.
I'm gonna win.
Ugh.
Oh, good thing that was perfect.
Oh, perfect introduction. Wasn't that a good game? The purpose of the game was a little bit off, and I failed you all.
Kyler lied to us.
It's true, I did. It's kind of like the juggling thing when I went with the air horn. I was going to hit Caleb in the face.
As my son would say, silly Kyler.
Your son does love to say my name. It was actually his first word, matter of fact, for you. They kept trying to sound, they would say it repeatedly, Dada, say Dada, Elias. But no, it wasn't Dada, it was Kyler. He didn't even know me at the time. He just kind of embraced me as a human being.
Oasis fruit juice. No brown cows were hurt in the making of this drink. All right, so.
But that was bringing us to our snack packs.
Yeah. So we thought that we'd probably have a bit more tangible of a prize than just, hey, you win. Or, hey, you get Awaken bucks.
You did
for
not bad.
A future that might or might not be in the next year. So we were putting together these snack packs. You can't really see it from there. There's a little sticker on here. And it says Awaken snack pack. I made it for us. And so if you guys win the meme of the week or other games that we play, or, you know, whatever it is, if you come and join us maybe and you beat Kyler in a game that he cheats at, then you will get an Awaken snack pack.
I don't know who Kyler is. I'm KMAC.
There's such things as our favorite youth snack, sugar sticks. Alex loves these. Shout out to Alex Short. There's Runts. We got a can of pop.
You know we got to
Mountain
have
Dew
the run.
instead of Mountain Don't. There's a handful of chocolate
We
in here.
should trademark that. Mountain
And
Don't.
yeah, so it's a good little snack pack. We were gonna put chips in there, but they're all expired as usual. So
Yeah,
we'll probably just eat those ourselves.
we don't care.
We don't really care.
But you know what we do care about? Oasis fruit juice.
Tastes great.
And it works.
It's good.
No brown cows were hurt in the making of
So
this fruit juice.
just an FYI, guys, if you guys have any captions, we'd love to hear your captions for that Kronk photo.
No,
So
no.
we can vote on those
He's
later.
got a point.
And as well, if you have any questions for Kyler and I, please send a question to the chat there.
Send him in because we're going to do a little bit of Q&A later. You can ask anything you want and we will answer it unless we choose not to, in which case that's on you.
Yep. Chilling by the fire while we're drinking fondue. Anyways.
But now I believe it's time that we take a look at our talent show.
Yeah. Awaken.
This is Awaken's Got Talent.
That's why we're together tonight, to celebrate the talent of you fine individuals around Williams Lake and surrounding area. It's awesome. So we're going to look at a few videos here. And up first, I forget who we got up first. Up first, I think we got Caleb Seitzma doing his ninja tricks. Oh, I got to turn the volume up.
Oh.
We got up first. Up first, I think we got Caleb Seitzma doing his ninja tricks. Oh, I got to turn the volume up.
Oh.
Awesome. All right. So.
Did that work?
Yeah, it worked.
They heard it.
Yeah, they heard it.
Okay.
All right, next.
Good job, Caleb.
Awesome. We got the Rowett girls.
Ashley Rowett.
Did that work?
Yeah, it worked.
And her popper
Yeah, they heard it.
running in circles
All right, next.
and underneath the things.
We got the Rowett girls.
Ashley Rowett.
Ready? Go again.
And it got the ball. What a satisfying conclusion to that video. If it wouldn't have gotten the ball, it would have 0 out of 10 that. But we can't, unfortunately, we can't show you all of the talents here because otherwise we would get arrested.
Yeah. This is Shauna's video. Shauna didn't actually make a video, but she put pictures together in a slideshow sort of way. So this is her talent, making a video out of pictures.
Slideshow.
It's awesome. Yeah, otherwise known as a slideshow.
Yeah, one of those things.
Shauna's awesome. Shauna's been coming to the youth for, what, over a year now? A year and a bit?
I think so.
And we think she's awesome.
Yeah, we do.
She's the only Shauna at youth, so she's our favorite Shauna.
We don't get confused on the name.
Yeah, she's our favorite Shauna. We appreciate her.
Yes, we do.
She's pretty sweet. Nice picture, Shauna. I like that sunset.
They're very nice photos.
It's great.
Really like the way that they're kind of put into like a video format. Like, what would that be called?
She's on the slideshow.
Slideshow? You sure?
For the less informed, this is a slideshow.
Wow. Slideshow.
All right, we got our.
Wow.
You gotta write some of
Never-
these captions down so we don't lose them.
Okay.
Oh yeah, this is Alex's talent. Dolphin call. Awesome.
Thank
That's
you,
great.
Alex.
Thank you, Alex, for that. Wonderful.
Oh, that
sound.
was.
My name's also Mikowski.
Okay, this is
and
my
I'm
okay. This is my favorite, but this is pretty
gonna be
funny.
performing ASMR.
ASMR.
So
I don't
just
even remember what
sit
it
back
is.
And relax.
It's
the
some sort
first
of
thing I'm gonna be
relaxation thing.
eating Is noodles.
I hope you guys
So,
appreciate this.
Wow. That is some good stuff. Really good. Next thing I'm going to be eating is a hard-boiled egg. Okay. Oh, very good. This one's like, I gotta spit this one out.
Come on, Austin. Go for it. That's so funny.
Okay. We're back again. And,
Kylie.
the
Okay,
next
so
thing I'm
much.
going to be eating is an orange.
Oh, this is good.
Quite tasty. The next thing I'm going to be eating is peanut butter.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I like peanut butter too, so this is great.
Cleanses the palate, am I
Let's
right?
just all just think about what we're doing right now. We're watching a
um,
video of somebody
some shredded
who we
cheese here.
know, but potentially a
Um,
stranger,
Yeah.
eating food loudly. That's good.
Real good. And to finish her off, since we're in Canada, here in Canada, we drink maple syrup.
Do we though? I don't think we do.
Yeah, we do.
That's not a thing. Oh, that's the worst. This is the worst one.
That's all for
Worst
now,
for
folks.
last.
Enjoy your day.
We will enjoy our day without those noises anymore.
I have a total of
Thanks, Oz.
0 talents, so I'm just gonna try and make you laugh and have some fun.
Kylie.
Why did the student eat his homework? I don't know. Why? The teacher told him it was a piece of cake.
Oh.
Why didn't they play cards on the ark? I don't know. Why didn't they? Because Noah was always standing on the deck.
I listened to this earlier and I didn't get
I
that.
think an old lady asked me to check her balance. So, what did you do? I pushed her over. She doesn't have good balance. Guess what? I finally invented my own word. Come on, spit it out then. What is the word? Plagiarism. It's great, right?
Oh, jeez.
Do you know why we tell actors to break a leg? I actually don't. Do you know why? I think it's because every play has a cast.
Oh. Oh.
Who's there? Broken pencil. A broken pencil of who? Never mind. It's pointless anyways.
Oh.
If you walk into a forest and cut down a tree, but the tree doesn't understand why you cut it down, do you think it's stumped? I couldn't tell you.
Oh.
The restaurant
Still
on the
going.
moon, it doesn't have the best reviews. Wonder why? I heard it has great food, but no atmosphere. Knock, knock. Again, who's there? Control freak. Okay, now say control freak who? That's all I could think of, and that's all I got for you. I hope you smiled or laughed through that, and yeah, tell me which one was the most funny and what you enjoyed most. Night, guys.
Thanks, Kylie. All right, this next one's awesome. Sorry, Kingsley. Sorry, Kingsley. You go ahead. I'm sorry.
Whichever one the next one is. Jim Hathaway.
This is Jim He's one of our awesome people from our church.
One of our church members. If you don't know Jim, you're about to.
This is Jim's personality in a nutshell.
Oh wow. Okay. Good talents to all of you.
Talents.
They were-
We have a couple more that we're going to show
We're gonna do over
on
Zoom.
because they have background music that is required for the video to be awesome.
Apparently,
which is great.
we need a license.
But legally, we cannot show those videos on
YouTube
here.
would take us down, and then we'd get fined a lot of money. And Caleb's only on a pastor's salary, so he doesn't have that.
This is true. All right. So we got to come back to our meme here. Some of you guys didn't send in any ideas for the meme.
Well, what we could do is, if you guys want to send in some quick captions for our meme, Kingsley, if you want to put the meme back up, I can ask you some more questions.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay.
So far we only got one meme. We need at least a couple more to make this contest.
I have two here that are written down from the chat.
Okay. Perfect.
All right, Caleb.
So we'll talk while this is up for a few seconds.
If you had to spend the rest of your life as a live shrimp, why would you do that?
That's a good question. Yeah.
Oh, now you're creating your own ASMR.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Cher retracted a message.
Oh,
no.
share. Watch your language.
Yeah, I
None
don't
of
know.
that.
I would probably do it for the adventure.
For the adventure.
Yeah, just to see the wide open ocean and not be afraid.
Well, fun fact for you, the shrimp has no natural predators, so why would you be
Other
afraid?
than humans, because we like our shrimp ladders.
Yeah, humans are brutal. Fun fact for you that I learned today is that crabs are really exciting,
Yeah,
especially after the mom gives birth,
there you go.
because it's more than just a birthing, it's also a feast.
Oh, what?
Either one way or the other.
No.
Yeah, either the mom will start to eat the babies because she's hungry, or the babies will be unsatisfied with the food that they're given, so they'll just eat the mom.
Oh, no. That's too bad.
It's a hard life in the world of crustaceans. That's all I'm saying.
All right. We got to get this meme back up here. We need a couple more submissions from you guys. Next week, we promise we'll have it up beforehand. Okay, I'm going to come up with one.
Okay, come
Why
up
don't
with
we
a
both
question.
come up with one, and we'll see what the people
Oh,
like.
a meme.
Okay, no, he's got a point. Let's see here. I don't know.
No, you gotta come up with one.
I know. I don't know. This is hard.
Think of a meme on the spot. You're the guest.
I want to say something to do with me being a pastor. When Pastor Caleb says your name wrong, but everyone goes with it.
Where's my buzzer? That's how I feel. I didn't even know how that makes sense.
I don't know. I think it's great.
It's great.
That's my entry. What's yours?
Oh man. Oh,
Oasis fruit juice.
no brown
Tastes
cows
great.
were hurt in the making of this fruit juice.
And it works.
I think I'm gonna leave this meme for this week because I won last week, and also I don't want to say
We
something
have another
controversial.
submission. Write it down.
Oh, we do. Where was it?
Taya says the caption should be, "You're kind of small."
So you're kind of small. No, he's got a point.
That's good. All right, we're going to vote on this really quick, and we're going to move on to the rest of our night here. Let's do it. So,
We don't have a lot of submissions.
it's okay.
We'll start with Caleb's. So vote for Caleb, or PC, sorry, if you think that the winning meme should be when Pastor Caleb gets your name wrong, but everybody just kind of goes with it.
Maybe my name is that way. Because Pastor Caleb said
Maybe.
so. All right.
Let me just find these. Vote for Andrew Smith if you think the caption should be pregnant women are just bodybuilders.
Oh, I just got it.
No.
I was gonna say-
He's got a point.
I was going to say, they are pretty big.
I know what I'm voting
but
for.
they're literally building a body. So
Yeah.
I get that.
Andrew, I love that.
That's good.
And then vote for Shauna if you think that it should be when you correct a teacher and look to the smartest kid for backup.
Yeah, that's true.
And vote for Taya if you think that the winning caption should be, so you're kind of small.
If Pastor Caleb said that to somebody,
Well, no,
wouldn't be
it's
true.
a joke because he's saying it about the angel.
oh, okay.
So you're kind of small. No.
Okay, not everything's about me. I get it.
He's got a
Sorry.
point. He's got a point.
All right.
Being all self-centered on me, man.
We got 1, 2, 3, 4 votes for Andrew, 1 vote for Taya.
Alex's dog, says Andrew. His dog learned how to talk.
5 votes for Andrew.
I think-
6 votes for Andrew. 7 votes for Andrew. I think Andrew.
Wins. Pregnant women are just
Wins.
bodybuilders.
That's hilarious because it stumped me.
It's
right?
such a good one, and you tricked Caleb, and that's really the
Silly.
goal.
You silly goose.
Andrew Smith, you
Oh,
dirty
shucks.
dog.
Carter, you can't spam vote. We get that Andrew.
We
won. Okay.
get it. We already gave him the win.
All right.
Andrew,
Pick this up.
this is
Tomorrow.
yours.
Actually, pick this up Thursday.
Pick it up on Thursday.
Okay? Sometime on Thursday.
That's
Snack pack.
the
coming to your
ideal
home soon.
time.
We're
Now-
flying along here.
It's true.
We have a schedule here, and we're definitely like,
We're actually not behind.
we're not. Well,
We want to go to our weekend challenge
Yes.
at this point.
yes.
We left you guys a weekend challenge last week to submit to us a trick shot where you think you look really cool, even if you don't.
Awesome. So weekend challenge. So we didn't have a lot of submissions this week. This is mine, my first one. It's pretty sweet.
I was half expecting one of your kids to run out and just get smote with the ball.
That's awesome.
I do love the word
All right,
smote.
next one. This is another one I did.
Oh,
I was just
I've
trying to
seen
get us all
this.
started here.
I've seen this one.
Slow.
Oh, I've seen this one. Oh. Bounces.
And then Caleb choked and died.
That's
Okay,
such a
next
good,
one.
such a good
Andrew
ending.
Smith. Ready? That went in. I can guarantee that went in. I promise you.
I think it did.
It did.
I heard him say, "Let's go."
I don't really understand what happened there, though.
He was throwing
I feel like it was a bit of an illusion, like a fake trick shot.
a fake trick shot.
But I think it was real. This is
He
another one.
actually
this is
just
another
had
one
someone
that I
catch
did.
it in the ceiling.
Stump shot, brought to you by the hula hoop and Pastor Caleb.
Oh.
Okay, so we're gonna be deciding these. Kyler, maybe
I
we
feel
should.
like there's a conflict of interest.
Okay, that's true. That's true.
Kingsley, send in your vote. I'm voting for Andrew Smith.
I'm voting for Andrew Smith.
What? Kingsley, you can't vote for PC. That was like against the pact. Okay. You.
For those of you that aren't
Ah.
watching live, Carter Brown said, "Caleb, you don't need slow-mo. You're already a slow eater." It's good. I appreciate the honesty. 2 wins for Andrew's on a winning streak tonight. Andrew.
Pick it up on Thursday.
No, weekend challenge different. You remember what I said about weekend challenge? You get your name entered into a draw for free registration up to $60 for either History Maker
And the draw's
Pulse,
tonight.
which would cover the whole cost for Pulse if we do it, or another event that's the same price or less. So, boom, History Maker, Pulse, another event, $60 or less.
My card says Andrew Smith.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we're going to do the draw not tonight. So, so there's incentive to do the weekend challenge. And this weekend's challenge, I haven't decided yet. What do you want to do for the weekend challenge this weekend?
For the weekend challenge, I want to see who can drink the most milk the fastest.
What if they're dairy-free? That's not fair.
If you're dairy-free, then make it fruit juice. If you're fruit juice free, well, then
All right.
don't participate.
So most milk the fastest. No slow-mo, no speeding up, no time lapse.
Yeah, we're gonna disqualify you if
Yeah.
it's fake. We'll be watching.
We
We're
should
gonna
give
keep
it
a
an
close eye.
amount because the most milk the fastest isn't really. We should do a liter. No, we should just do a cup, 250 mils, the fastest.
I don't know.
300 mils.
That may be hard, because then there's like, if people are close, then we have to like slow it down. It's just
We'll time it for it.
there's so much
'Kay,
paperwork.
That's a waste of milk. Okay, so we won't do a lot of milk. We'll do 300 milliliters. Okay, 300 milliliters of milk. Exactly.
Yeah. Brady
There's
Smith,
a regular
drink
cup usually
Oasis
fits like
fruit juice.
350.
No brown cows were hurt in the making of this fruit juice.
Awesome. So Andrew Smith, let's talk about him for a sec. He's a great guy.
Yeah. I heard his origin story, actually.
What was his origin story?
Well, as everybody knows, when babies are born, they're carried to their parents by storks.
Yes.
But Andrew Smith, his stork was very clumsy, and it hit a power line and dropped Andrew Smith into the back of a limousine through the sunroof, because all good limousines have a sunroof. And technically, he was raised in the back of that limousine with Bruno Mars.
Oh, that's why you're good at everything. You dog. That's awesome.
It was actually super wild. And Bruno Mars finally found his parents when Andrew was 11, and he's been with them ever since. And he has no memory of Bruno Mars because Bruno Mars paid me to go and hit Andrew Smith in the head with a frying pan. And I did because, you know, there was money.
That didn't actually happen, people. Just disclaimer.
Shoot.
We're going to get through everyone's origin stories over time.
Yeah.
Well,
Everybody gets an origin
I have
story
one
every
more,
week.
though. We have a special mention tonight.
Oh,
We forgot to get our stuff ready. But
special mention.
it's someone's birthday tomorrow.
It's me.
No, KMAC.
I'm just
You silly
kidding.
goose. It's DTCB.
DTCB.
Double taco cheeseburger. Just kidding.
That's exactly what it
Carter
stands
Brown.
for.
It's
Downtown
Downtown
Carter Brown.
Carter's birthday tomorrow. And he's
Oh.
going to be turning, I believe he's turning 17. That's what you turn in the end of grade 11, right?
Yeah, I mean, unless you've like failed 4 grades
you
like I
failed.
did, which
So
would make
we
you
are
like
pretty
21.
sure he's turning 17 tomorrow. Carter Brown, from our family to yours.
Even though
happy
you are our
birthday.
family, but you
We
know,
love you. And
Well-
we're so thankful for you, even if you like to bug Pastor Caleb all the time. Should we sing happy birthday?
I think that's fine.
Let's sing it in harmony.
Why don't we just sing it as
Ooh,
low
let's beatbox it.
as low as we can?
I'll give you a backing beat. Ready? 1, 2, 3, go.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to TCDB. Birthday to you.
We gotta do that more often.
That's the worst thing I've ever done. I don't know what
I'm
you're
a
talking
good
about.
beatboxer.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
I believe you.
When someone says something but you don't agree with them. Yeah.
Yeah, he's got a point.
Good. Cringe.
Ah.
Guys, I'm pretty good
But
at
yeah, for you, Carter Brown, we raise our our Oasis fruit juices. They taste good and they work.
Awesome.
No brown cows were hurt in the making of this fruit juice.
Awesome. Okay, so we got a sermon video that we're going to watch here, right? Oh, we're going to do Q&A.
Pretty quick. We were going to do Q&A. Did anybody ask any questions?
Do you guys have anything you want to know about either KMAC or PC? Let us know right now. There's a bit of a 10-second delay, but that's okay.
We'll sit and we'll wait. Do you have any questions you'd like answered?
No.
Okay. That makes it really simple. PC. Another question coming at you.
Yep.
If you had to be an inanimate object for 3 days, what would you be? You can only do it for 3 days. After that, you have to turn into a seal, and you don't have any options on that.
I would be like a corner in your house that you walk around too fast and you hurt your pinky toe on.
Oh.
That would be so funny.
So you're gonna... Wow.
Oh, okay, there's some good questions here.
You're evil.
All right, there's some good questions here. All right, first question. What's your favorite candy?
Swedish berries.
Ooh, that's good.
Swedish berries or Reese, if it's chocolates included.
Kylie, if we answer this question, you have to get us candy now.
Yeah. Yeah. You know what I like now.
So my favorite candy is strawberry marshmallows.
I was totally going to say that. That was going to be your favorite candy.
Those are probably the number one candy in the world.
Wow, we just connected so hard.
Brain link.
Guys, we just vibed.
All right, next question. PC, how long have you been beatboxing? I've actually been beatboxing for over 20 years. True fact. Oh, don't you like when someone says this is a true fact?
This is a true fact.
Like, if it's a fact, then it's true.
It's reality.
So why are you saying it's a true fact?
It's a true fact. This is
it's
what I like to call a pseudo fact.
All right, next question. We got to fly through these.
What's your favorite thing?
What's your favorite thing about being a pastor?
Well, for me, it's not the pay grade.
Yeah. Okay. No, okay. I'm gonna give you
I'll give you an honest answer. Like,
dog.
It's hanging out with Kingsley. That's everybody's favorite part about being a pastor.
Dog, so I can call you you dog. All right. Okay. So my favorite thing about being a pastor, Austin. That's inappropriate.
What did Austin say?
He's asking a question about bathroom stuff, which is not.
Do you wipe upwards or downwards?
No,
upwards.
We're not answering.
It's on the screen.
Anyways,
I wipe upwards. How about you?
Let's take the chat off the screen.
Tell us in chat.
Let's take the chat off the screen. We don't want this public. Oh my goodness. All right.
It's too late to start.
So, we're gonna have to cut that out of the video. So my favorite thing about being a pastor, honestly, seriously, is just building relationships. The word pastor in the Bible, it's really about being a shepherd, which is kind of weird when you think about it. But the idea of a shepherd is that they take care of sheep. And in a really weird way, you guys are like sheep to me. But in a real way, like an honest way, you guys are like friends, your family. And I love you guys. And that's really what I love about being a pastor is I get, not KMAC, but PC gets to build really awesome relationships with you and just help you figure out life and faith and struggle and move forward in life. And so that's what I love about being a pastor.
Yeah, for me, building relationships and just being able to connect with you guys and help you out in your faith is my favorite part about being a pastor, personally.
Another one. What's the hardest part about being a pastor? There's some genuine questions here. And
hardest part is
genuinely
my time away from Kingsley.
I mean, I would echo that. Hardest part about being a pastor is, for me, I think the hardest part is feeling like I'm not doing enough. Sometimes I feel like I can always do more, and I think you can have that with any job or any kind of project or thing that you're doing. You sometimes feel at the end of the day that you're missing something. And so I always appreciate feedback, and so if you guys ever feel like, hey, like maybe this would help Pastor Caleb, I would. Send me a text, let me know. If you feel like something would help make things better for you or for others. But yeah, that's one of the hardest parts of being a pastor is being self-critical. That'd be the summary.
Yeah, I already gave you my answer, and I stand by it.
Yeah, so that's all the questions for now.
Beep, beep, I'm a sheep.
Yeah.
Good for you.
We have one more question, last question. Kyler, what's your favorite memory from being in the youth group?
That's my favorite memory.
Let's hear an honest, good memory. Like
For being in the youth group. Wow, making me think.
It can be pre-PC.
Noted.
Say that 5 times really fast. Ready?
It can be pre-PC. It can be pre-PC. It can be pre-PC. It can be pre-PC.
Pre-PC.
Was that 5? Am I bad at counting, Kingsley?
That's good. All right.
Oh, no.
Tell us your answer, dude.
My answer? I really liked going to Pulse the year you showed up, but you weren't there.
Yes, I remember that.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
We were here, but
we
we
went,
weren't
and
here.
it was just a really good bonding time. For those of you who were there, you remember like the Saturday night, and we just encouraged each other for hours, and there was a lot of tears, and every single person had something just really nice said about them, and it was a super good connecting time. And also, Carter had way too much sugar, and we thought he was going to die, which was also a highlight. So, well, not the thinking he was going to die, but it was funny watching him
just
have
so
seizures
crazy.
on the ground.
Not literal seizures, but like
Well,
hyper seizures.
Hyper seizures.
Yeah. He wasn't hurt in the making of this milk. All right, we're gonna watch our
sermon video
for tonight.
Yeah,
Let's talk
it
a
was-
bit more about it and pray through it at the end.
So, when you don't know how to do something, how to fix something, or how something works, what do? Ask a teacher? Ask your parents? Ask your friends? Ask someone you really know and trust? No, you go to the internet and ask some randos. But I'm not talking about creeps here, I hope. No, I mean the people of the internet! You know, those people who make how-to videos. Because chances are, if you're trying to figure out something, someone on the internet has already figured it out for you. Things like, how do I unsend a text? No. How do I do a winged eyeliner? How do I get rid of the zit by Friday night? How do I get out of gym class? How do I screen cap Snapchat without getting caught? They'll never know. But then there are things in life that don't have an easy fix, that don't have a simple solution, that don't have a how-to video. Things like what to do when you have problems with family, or when it seems like you have no control in your life, or what to do when someone has done something to you. I mean, clearly, they gotta go. The truth is, there's a lot of life that doesn't have a solution you can just find online. So how do you know what to do when you don't know what to do?
Not long ago, I was at the grocery store. I was just there to pick up a few essential items. And about halfway to my car, I noticed a $20 bill on the ground. Now feel free to judge me all you want, but these are some of the thoughts that were running through my mind. Just ignore it and leave it, because whoever dropped it is gonna come back and look for it. Take it. It is your lucky day, and God gave you a special $20 bill from heaven. It's the parking lot. It's not like somebody dropped it by the register. If it were that big of a deal, they wouldn't have dropped it to begin with. You need to take this inside and give it to a manager, because someone's gonna come looking for it. $20 bills is a lot of money, but it's not like someone dropped a stack of cash or their wallet. Who cares if you take it? Y'all, I had all the thoughts. Plus, I was in a rush. So with all of these options, the question that was blaring in my mind was, what is the right thing to do? What a dilemma. I mean, what would you do in this situation? Now, some of you would confidently say, I would take it to the manager. That's the right thing to do. And others of you would say, take the money. It's not a big deal. Finders keepers. Now, sometimes knowing the right thing to do, it just isn't simple in the moment. Ultimately, I decided to take the money to the customer service desk. But at that time, I just didn't know what to do. That's what we're talking about in this series. What to do when you don't know what to do. Now today, we're gonna look at the dilemma of what to do when you don't know what is right and what is wrong. It seems like doing the right thing should be clear and obvious, right? But we all know that isn't always the case. I mean, there's a reason why doing the right thing can be so difficult. Sometimes, the right thing isn't obvious. It's like me standing in the parking lot, staring at a $20 bill, wondering if I took it, would it be like receiving a gift from God, or would it be like stealing? I mean, sometimes right or wrong isn't that clear. We see this play out all the time. Like if you're dating somebody, but you're texting somebody else a lot, like a lot. And you're like, well, I'm not cheating on anyone. We're just texting. It's not wrong, right? Or is it? Or if you have a friend who's doing something that really bothers you and you don't know if you should talk to them about it or not. And you're wondering, if I confront them, am I just gonna look like a total jerk? I mean, is this my issue? Is this their issue? Should I just get over it? Now, in both examples, you feel the same thing. The right thing isn't always obvious. And doing the right thing can also be difficult because sometimes the right thing costs us something. When I decided to return the $20 bill to customer service, I knew it would cost me something. For one, time, because I had to go all the way back in the store and have a conversation. But it also cost me the $20 that could have been mine. You know what it feels like when the right thing to do costs you something. Maybe you know the right thing is to be honest with your parents, but if you're honest with them, you're probably gonna get grounded. Maybe for the rest of your life. You know the right thing isn't to go to that party, but if you don't go, you're gonna miss out, and y'all, the FOMO is real. You know that the right thing isn't to be in that relationship, but if you break up, you're gonna be single and alone. And sometimes doing the right thing costs you something. Sometimes the right thing is just no fun. There are moments when doing what's right isn't easy or exciting or even interesting. For example, you know the right thing is to babysit your younger siblings, but honestly, you don't want to do it because they are so annoying. You know the right thing isn't to let somebody cheat off of your test, but if you say no, then somehow you wind up feeling like a loser. You know the right thing is to decline when someone offers you a drink, but it seems like everybody else who's drinking is having fun, and why do you have to be so boring? You see what I mean? Sometimes what's right feels complicated, and even when we do know what's right, sometimes it's difficult to actually do it. So with that in mind, let's pick back up with the story of Joseph. Now for the past 2 weeks, we have been on a wild journey with a boy who was sold into slavery by his own brothers. Now, even though we may not be able to relate to his specific circumstances, his life story has so much that we can apply to our own lives. And what we're gonna look at today can be a game changer for all of us. It'll help us to know what to do when we don't know what to do. We left off last week with Joseph sold into slavery. We pick up this week with what happened afterwards. We're told Joseph was given to work in the house of an officer of Pharaoh. Now, Pharaoh was like a king and an emperor and a president all rolled into one. Whatever Pharaoh said, that's what happened, period. So you can imagine how working for one of Pharaoh's important officials was kind of stressful. Depending on the situation, it could go really, really well, or it can go really, really bad. And there was no telling what kind of situation that Joseph was about to walk into. But, like we mentioned last week, the author was quick to point out that God was with Joseph, and that Joseph had favor with the official, whose name was Potiphar. That means that Potiphar was a fan of Joseph's. So now let's pick up the story. The Lord was with Joseph so that he prospered, and he lived in the house of his Egyptian master. When his master saw that the Lord was with him, and that the Lord gave him success in everything he did, Joseph found favor in his eyes and became his attendant. Potiphar put him in charge of his household, and he entrusted to his care everything he owned. From the time he put him in charge of his household and of all that he owned, the Lord blessed the household of the Egyptian because of Joseph. The blessing of the Lord was on everything Potiphar had, both in the house and in the field. So Potiphar left everything he had in Joseph's care. With Joseph in charge, he did not concern himself with anything except the food he ate. Things aren't so bad for Joseph because Potiphar trusts him. And things aren't so bad for Potiphar because with Joseph in charge, he is thriving. And then things take a really weird turn. Now Joseph was well built and handsome, and after a while his master's wife took notice of Joseph and said, "Come to bed with me." Now this tells us two things. One, apparently Joseph was kinda hot. Two, that his boss's wife noticed how hot he was. Now, this is where things get a little complicated because Joseph was a slave. He was obligated to not only obey Potiphar, but also obey his wife. And if he refused her commands, there was nothing holding her back from punishing him. I mean, it could cost him his status as a slave in their household, which was a much better household than the others, or it could even cost him his life. But if he did what she asked, that would create a whole other set of problems. I mean, she was married to his boss. Both options came with problems. It wasn't easy and it wasn't clear. There was no obvious answer. So what did Joseph do when he didn't know what to do? But he refused. "With me in charge," he told her, "my master does not concern himself with anything in the house. Everything he owns he has entrusted to my care. No one is greater in this house than I am. My master has withheld nothing from me except you, because you are his wife. How then could I do such a wicked thing and sin against God?" And though she spoke to Joseph day after day, he refused to go to bed with her or even be with her. Basically, out of respect for Potiphar and out of an even bigger respect for God, Joseph simply did the next right thing. He didn't make a decision based on the consequences he might face because of his decision, like losing his job or even his life. He made a decision based on what was right. And what was right was turning down Potiphar's wife. It was complicated, it was challenging, but it was the right thing to do. And the thing is, it wasn't exactly like his life was perfect as a result of making the right choice. In fact, things got worse. Potiphar's wife falsely accused Joseph of rape. Potiphar believed his wife and had Joseph thrown into prison. It's not exactly the happy ending you're hoping for when you do the right thing, but Joseph didn't make his decision based on what it might mean for him. He did what was right, regardless of the outcome. Now, the outcome for Joseph in the situation wasn't great, but there's a word I want you to know that changes everything when it comes to the whole doing what's right dilemma, and that word is integrity. Maybe you've heard this word before. Integrity means doing what's right regardless of the outcome. It means choosing what's right no matter what. Sometimes doing the right thing will get you an applause, and sometimes it won't. Sometimes doing the right thing will cost you something, and sometimes it won't. Sometimes doing the right thing will be empowering, and sometimes it won't. We don't always know how choosing to do the right thing will play out, but having integrity in our decision making leaves room for fewer regrets long term. Chances are we are never going to find ourselves in the kind of situation that Joseph was in. But we will probably all find ourselves at a crossroads at some point where we will have to decide what to do without knowing how it's going to play out. It could go better than we thought, it could go worse than we thought. But when we make our decisions with integrity, based off of what is right and not off of what the outcome will be, we are living lives we can be proud of. So here's one thing we can remember. When you don't know what to do, do the next right thing. So try this. First, think of one situation where you feel stuck at a crossroads. What decision or choice causes you to feel stressed or anxious? So think about that, and then second, figure out what is the next right thing for you. Here's the deal. We all sit here in church and decide we're gonna do the next right thing, and then we leave and find ourselves in the situation to do it, and we don't. And that's because actually doing the next right thing is very often difficult. And because that's true, here are 2 bonus steps to make sure this thing really sticks. Bonus step 1, tell somebody the next right thing you're gonna do. And bonus step 2, invite them to ask you this week if you did it. That's how we live lives of integrity. Knowing the next right thing and then doing the next right thing. And inviting someone else to come alongside us. Doing the next right thing doesn't have to be the sad, lonely venture, so invite someone into your story. There is strength that shows up when you allow someone to show up with you. And there is nothing about Joseph's decision that was easy. And there's nothing about the outcome that was good. But that doesn't mean that every right decision leads to a difficult outcome. And there's just no way of knowing that sometimes. But what we do know is that God is with us no matter how things go. And that makes any outcome so much more bearable. So as you head out, think about a situation where you need to do the next right thing. Think about exactly what you need to do. But just know, you do not have to do this alone. You can tap into the help of God and the help of others. So when you don't know what to do the next right thing.
Awesome.
That was good.
That was a really good video.
It was.
So yeah,
Well
if
made.
you guys haven't been around in a while, we've been going through the story of Joseph, and the idea or the topic that we're going through is what to do when you don't know what to do. So every week we meet up, we're definitely going to be watching a video just to keep us grounded in the Bible so that we don't get distracted, because sometimes I think we focus on the fun, and the fun is great, but we lose sight of why we're doing this. And the main point of why we're doing this is for faith. And faith, part of faith is community. Times like this where we just hang out, have fun, but times of faith building also include times to read the Bible together and times to talk about real stories from the Bible. So there's a couple of things going on every week that can help you with stuff like this. And one of those things that we do every week is Awaken Pursuit. And so Awaken Pursuit happens every Sunday night from 7 o'clock to 8 p.m. Through Zoom. So you can join us on that. We're going through the book of John, and it's awesome. And yeah. And then we have our Tony Awards. The Tony Awards are coming up at the end of June 30th. And so if you guys want to be a part of that, you guys got to get your videos in the next couple of weeks here, next few weeks, so that we can show them that night and give out the awards. The theme is going to be Personal Problem Solving 101. So basically the idea that we all maybe have that one problem we have or that one issue and a funny way that maybe we deal with it. So it's going to be pretty good. And it kind of ties into what we've been talking about, what to do when you don't know what to do. So that's all we have to say for announcements. We hope you guys had a good time tonight.
We did.
Yeah, we did. It was great. Just hit clear, Kingsley. Hit clear in the next section. Yeah.
And we're back.
As you probably saw some other stuff there, and we just encourage you guys, every week there's different things you can connect with as well. We have our weekend challenge as we issued today, which is, I forget.
Drinking milk.
300 milliliters of milk. Whoever can drink it the fastest.
Or 300 liters.
Not 300 liters.
You could.
4 liters is enough.
You could die, but
yeah.
We'd respect you for sure.
And then every Monday we have a meme that we send out. We didn't send it out this week because we had a holiday, and we just did it the night of. But we'll usually post a meme Monday afternoon, and you guys can take a picture of it, snapshot it, whatever you want to do, crop it, caption it, send it to Pastor Caleb, which is me, PC, and we'll get entered to win our draw. At this point, we're going to wrap things up, but we have a question about the video. Why should we care about doing the next right thing?
It's a good question. Oh, so now you're asking the questions. Okay, yeah. Why should we care about doing the next right thing? The next right thing is important because no matter what the consequences look like for the next right thing, it's always going to be less in the long term than doing the wrong thing. Because what happens when we do the wrong thing is that we typically do it for the wrong people. And if people are encouraging you to do the wrong thing, then they're probably not the right people.
Lots of wrongs and rights, yeah.
Lots of wrongs and rights.
Yeah.
You got to know which is which.
Yeah. If people think that wrong is right,
they're
then
probably
they probably
wrong.
ain't right, and they're probably wrong.
Yeah.
It's good.
That's kind of my response to that.
Yeah.
How about you? Why should we care about doing the next right thing, PC?
Well, I think for one, it helps us understand this issue of like what to do when we don't know what to do. Sometimes it's like, I don't know. And in the moment, you're like, I should probably just do this thing that everyone else wants me to do. But deep down, I don't know, you ever get that gut feeling where it's like, don't do this.
Oh, we're talking about different gut feelings.
Do this. Yes. Like, you need to not do this. You need to do this.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you like go against it and you feel gross after.
Yeah.
That's like sin. And that's like other issues of just like not listening to yourself, not listening to the Spirit. That's the Spirit talking. So I think it's important because as Christians especially, we're called to be holy. In 1 Peter, it says to be holy because he is holy, right?
Yeah.
Jesus is holy. God is holy. That is who we're created to be in the image of, and that's who we're called to follow. And so being holy, the word holy is to be wholly his or to be set apart. And so as Christians, as we believe in Jesus and what he taught and did, we believe that he called us to another level. If you're playing a video game, it's like normal life is like level 50, and he's calling us like level 99. And he's like, you got to work your way. And like everyone knows, getting to level 99 is pretty much impossible unless you have nothing else to do. So we just make our way forward as steadily and as surely as we can. Anyways, we're going to go into our Zoom chat, our live chat. So you guys want to log out of this as soon as we're done and join us. It's our usual login info, which you can get from me if you lost it. I will text you that info. And we will vote on our Awaken's Got Talent videos.
We'll show you the rest.
We'll make a poll. We'll show you the rest. We got 2 more to show you. We got something about hockey and something about dancing. So I'm looking forward to it.
It's going to be good.
It's going to be awesome. Okay, so we'll see you guys. Thanks for joining.
Thanks for tuning in.
Another Awaken
about
Morning
your
Show. Just a reminder,
Oasis
it's brought to you
fruit
by Oasis. Impromptu dance.